Alright, so I thought I'd try something different and do a little fucking breakdown of this beat I made to show you that it's not hard to make a good beat, or at least in my opinion, from, a relatively new producer. Anyways, let's get into this shit. Alright, so first of all, I'll start with my melody. As you can see here, this melody is like all over the place, but I was really just laying down notes, seeing what worked, what didn't. I didn't really have an idea with what I wanted it to sound like when I first made this beat, because the end product sounds nothing like what this melody, what you'd think it sound like. So honestly, when you're making your beats and shit, just because you're lost at the start, like you'll pick up your pace and you'll find what you need to do. Alright, so for the second part of the melody, I did this lead, nothing too crazy, just a little pattern that goes down, back up and back down again, just as a bit of kind of background sound, background noise, you know what I'm saying? One thing I will say though is for sounds like these, you can either go with like a nice lead or some strings, because they both work pretty well. But in this case, I chose to go with the lead because I was fucking with it more. Alright, so once again, we got another lead pattern going on here. This one's just repetitive all the way through, just to give it that little bounce. Alright, so once again, I added another kind of bouncy pattern, but this time it was with a guitar. The sound's really different to the leads that I was using before, so I want to give it a bit of variation. Alright, so after I had all my sounds together for the melody, I realized that there was no way I was kind of putting drums over this. It wouldn't work for me. So what I did is I consolidated the whole pattern into one clip, right? And you're gonna see what I did with it here. Look, so you see how it sounds completely different to what I was working with before. This is what I was talking about. The way you start and finish is not gonna be the same. Alright, so for this I added a halftime, and I added some reverb onto it, nothing too crazy, just a bit of effects to make it sound better. I'm not gonna give you all a tutorial on how to do the drums, but it's a trap beat, so just go crazy with it. Do whatever the fuck you want, really. Alright, so there's one last part of the beat, and what I did here is I reused one of the leads to make this little pattern that I would add on top of the final melody that I created. I will say though, don't delete your original patterns that you used, because you can reuse the presets. So this is what the final melody sounds like all together. I hope y'all enjoyed this little mini tutorial I gave you. Consider subscribing and shit. I don't know if I'm gonna keep making videos like this. This is my first, but I'm out.
Fuck this club up.